Morning. 5 ways to help control snacking and binge eating and being in control of hunger again. So these quick fire action points will be something you can implement today. So number 1 is to start your day with a glass of water. Before you do anything, start your day with a glass of water. So when you get up, if you're watching this right now and it's in the morning, get up, have a glass of water. So if you're coming in, let me know if you've done that. One thing straight away. It's a chance to just to hydrate your body straight away. Morning, Tracy. Have you had your water? Give me a hello if you're coming in. Give me a replay if you're on replay. Number 1 is just to drink a glass of water when you first get up. Sounds really obvious, and it is. But it's the one time a day, if I'm honest, that water actually tastes okay. And you don't have to neck it, just sip it, get it down, start that hydration process. You haven't drank for quite a while. Not that unless you've had a big busy night. So you're starting to hydrate your body straight away, which may well help your hunger later on in the day, may actually help you be more productive. Your concentration levels, we know, help with that. And then you can go into mood, hunger, galore. That's a really simple one straight away. Okay. Number 2. Now, this is if you do struggle to with snacking, especially like mid-morning, afternoon. Maybe what's happening here is that you're actually, when you say I've been good in the morning, or I do well in the morning and then I'll do rubbish in the afternoons because of stress and then I get a bit tired and hungry, could it be that you're not actually eating enough in the morning? And this isn't for everyone. This is only if this scenario appeals to you. Okay, and it doesn't suit everyone, but I'm saying apply this if you're struggling with the above, like the snacking, the comfort eating, hunger, is to have breakfast in the morning, even if you're not a breakfast person, just to try it. Because if it's not working for you now, the worst case is it won't work for you and you'll be in the same position, but you'll know more about what works and what doesn't. Win-win, right? So get some protein at that breakfast, and it doesn't have to be like, oh, I don't like eggs, don't like yogurt. That's fine. Go with like porridge. I know it's not loads of protein in it, but if you can use milk, the better, like cow's milk, the better. Or if you can add a dollop of yogurt in at the end, if you can add maybe even a few seeds in there as well, a few sprinkles of nuts, something like that. Like not loads, but just try it and see if that keeps you actually fuller for later on. And also, if you think how emotionally driven snacking can be sometimes, we know that routine is a big thing. So if someone gets up and they have a glass of water, bit of breakfast, cup of tea or coffee, I'll go on to caffeine another day in terms of stress, etc. But coffee can actually be a very good antioxidant as well, so win-win. So if you get up and have the same routine every morning, your body likes that. And often people, if they can keep their blood sugar levels a bit more stable throughout the day, they might actually find it easier to stick to things. So number 3 is to actually have a look at what you're having before you pick up a plate. And this applies to more like buffets, but also at home as well. So if you're at a barbecue buffet style meal, make sure you look around and decide what you're having before you pick up a plate. Otherwise you'll look around, you'll be like, oh, a bit of that, have a bit of that, have a bite of that. Oh, and they've got them. Oh, I've got to try them. So have a bit of a, right, that's what I'm going to have. Pick up a plate and go get. So have a look first. If you're at home, you can easily do this in a similar way. Decide what you're going to have, a bit like if you were packing a lunchbox for the kids, and just put it on your plate and you're done, and don't have any leftovers or moreish things in the middle other than vegetables and protein. So if that was a roast dinner, for example, you could put more veg, more protein in the middle of the table, and then if you wanted more, you've got it there, rather than going, oh, you know it when you're hungry, but only in the mood for one more crispy potato. And if it's there, you're more likely to have it. It is as simple as that. If it's on the side, it's like, oh, you know what. So the next one is to wait 20 minutes before you go up for seconds. This one, only really did I realise the power of this one until I had kids, when you would have to change a nappy, like midway through a meal or towards the end of a meal. You would change the nappy, come back and go, I'm not actually that hungry anymore. Now, isn't it interesting? Obviously, smell, the situation and the circumstances coming. But if you were truly hungry as a being, as an animal, you would just go, I'm hungry, but completely off it then. Now, but we know that hunger hormones, morning Joss, hunger hormones can take 20 minutes or so. It's a rough, depends what you eat. Protein will hit it quicker. So by eating protein in your meal, that will tell your hunger hormones, right, we're done, we're good. By eating fibre, that will stay in your digestive system for longer. So your body will be like, yep, I'm still full up. So that's why that protein and fibre is such a good combination. So I hope that helps. We've got 4 so far. The last one is more around sleep, and that's going to the bed at the same time every evening. Now, the reason for this is again linked to number 1 and 2, which is more around routine. That's not to say you can't go to bed earlier, but like I said, when you keep that routine and you think how emotionally driven snacking is, and kind of going like motivation, energy levels, but especially snacking, and a lack of sleep will impact your hunger, not just physiologically, but also your brain will perceive foods as more rewarding than they actually are when you're more tired. So if this doesn't happen though, because let's face it, like most of us will have times where we don't have great sleep. If this doesn't happen, then what I would do is plan 5 to 10 minutes where you can go for a walk, get outside, have some shut-eye time, meditation, go for a nap, but call it energy creation. I'm just going to have to create some energy because there's a negative connotation with napping for some reason. Anyway, I hope that helps. 5 reasons there. If you want my cravings report, where I go over 10 ways you can beat hunger and eliminate cravings, do comment below cravings and I'll send that over to you. Have a lovely day and I'll see you soon. Time to get my keys out the door. Speak soon.